Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. So, if you knew or if you know that your mind, every thought that you have creates your reality, why would you be thinking shitty thoughts? Why would you be thinking about things that could go wrong, people who could leave you, people who can hurt you, people who could betray you, the money that you could lose, every bad circumstance you can ever think of, every bad situation you can ever think of? Why would you do this to yourself? Does it make sense? I don't think so. Does it feel good? I don't think so. So, what I want you really to say to you today is start creating in your mind the most beautiful, the most epic place you've ever been to. Your mind needs to be the most safe space, the most cheering you up space, it should be literally paradise. Your mind are the thoughts that you're thinking inside. They manifest. They create your reality. Everything that you see right now, somewhere in your life you created it by your past thinking. So what you need to start doing is change those minds. Most of our people were conditioned by parents, by society, everything, to talk negative to them, to talk bad to themselves. And what we need to start doing is really to start talking positive to ourselves, to start really revising this and reprogram our mind, the way we talk to ourselves, because everything that does not work out in your life, that your SP is leaving you, that the money is leaving you, that nothing works out in your job, or no matter which circumstance you have, you created by your thinking. And if you know this, why do you continue to have these negative thoughts? Why do you continue to have all this negative, like, this is not working out, he's leaving, he's not here? Start living in the end. Start creating in your mind the goal that you want to have, and literally thinking positive, like, he's always here, the money comes easy to me, I love money, everything good. No matter, you may be scared, but go back and figure out why are you scared of money, why are you scared of relationships, why are you scared of commitment, because people are reflecting this back to you. But this is not the point of this video. I have another video on this topic. So start making your mind, whenever there's a bad thought, be like, thank you, but we're not going to do this, and have a positive thought instead. Start, whenever you think of something or you start to worry about this, be like, no, I got this. I trust in myself. And we got this. And think of the most positive outcome, the best outcome where you're like, I'm so excited that this is going to happen. Really, make your mind your most beautiful place. When you have your best friend and you talk to her like, oh, I don't know if I get this job, oh, I don't know if he likes me, she'll be like, girl, yes, fuck, yes. Or your best friend, your best buddy will be like, yes, bro, you got this. It's yours. She's yours. I don't care. It's yours. It's done. And this is what your mind needs to do. You need to reprogram your mind the way that whenever you have something where you worry that, like, I'm not sure if this is working out, I'm not sure if this is going to happen, your mind should be like, yes, you fucking got this. And not like, yeah, I think you're not going to do this. There are better people. There are better things and everything. You're not worthy of this. Everything. This is literally not your thoughts. These are the thoughts of your parents, of your friends, of someone in your life who was like, you're not enough, I don't like you. For example, even teachers would be like, you're not enough, I don't like you. And you're like, oh, I think this is true. So you embodied this and now you have your thoughts, and like teacher or the parent who's sitting in the back of your mind and be like, you're not worthy of my love, you don't have good grades, you don't have this, and you're, for example, 20 or 30 something, and you're still in your mind this little child who's still where still the parents talk to them like, you're a piece of shit. Do you want to still live as a piece of shit? No, I don't think so, and no one wants. So start really to make your mind with the most beautiful thoughts. Whenever you be like afraid, fearful, anxious, be like, I got this. I got this. I believe in myself. I trust in myself, and I really got this. Because this is what you were told: a best friend, a sister, a brother, a parent, a partner. You would cheer them up. You will be, hey, you got this. And whenever this is not working, like cheering yourself up or being there for yourself, try to have compassion for yourself. Whenever you feel anxious, worried about something, be like, hey, it's okay that you feel this way. I love you no matter the way you feel. Because, for example, you want your parent or your partner to love you unconditionally. But do you love yourself unconditionally? Do you accept yourself in all ways and in different forms? Do you, when you feel like a piece of shit, where your hair is messy, where you just wake up, can you look in the mirror completely honest and be like, I love you, I really love you, you're the best thing that could ever happen to me? Or are you like, I don't like the way it knows, I don't like the hair, I don't like this. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. Because you want your partner to be like, hey, you're so beautiful, you're the most amazing person in my life. Do you do this to yourself? Until you do, No one will do it for you. No one will do it to you. Because this is what you show people, how you want to be treated and how they should treat you. Everyone's just a mirror of you. Everyone's you pushed out. So start changing these thoughts. Whenever you have a challenge, whenever you have a doubt or anything, start changing this thought, because this here should be literal paradise. Whenever you do a meditation or a visualization, try to stay and try to be in this place. Try to keep being in this place. Try to really to feel this good. Whenever you, for example, talk even with a friend, be like, in my mind, I got this. I really got this. Because your mind should be not the most negative, the most like fearful thing. Your mind should be the most positive, the most cheering up, the most believeful thing, where it's your safe space. Like when you talk to a friend, like or a psychologist, like a therapist or something like this, to a coach, you feel how they cheer you up, how they believe in you, how they support you, how they like, hey, you're perfect the way you are right now. And this is literally what your mind should be telling you. You need to reprogram, and whenever there's a fear, a doubt, you be like, hey, I love you. It's okay that you're here. Whenever you feel like a piece of shit, be like, I got this. I trust in myself. I'm worthy of this and I deserve this. You need to start being your own cheerleader. You need to start being, hey, I got this. I believe in myself. Because until you believe in yourself, literally, no one will believe in you. Let that really sink in. Until you believe in yourself, no one will. Because until you see this version of yourself, literally having this thing, no one will see you with this thing. If I say right now I have already $1 million and I'm so completely sure and I'm like, yeah, I got this, I see myself with this. No matter what all of the people around me would say, I would be like, no, I got this, because my mind is like supporting me, like, yeah, you got this, you're already making this. And when I'm not sure about this and not having it in my reality, when I'm not sure about this, the people around you won't see it as well. They won't say, yeah, you're going to get this, and they'll be like, are you sure? That sounds like, for example, a great amount of money. Maybe you're not blah, 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 and everything. They're going to talk you down. And when you're not sure, when you're not convinced that you already have this, these people in your life, they will even instill more fear, more doubt, more anxiety in this. So you need to be the first person who believes in yourself, who cheers yourself up and says, hey, I got this. You're worthy of this. You're deserving this. And you really got this. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing that stops you right now from having your dream, from having your passion, from having your job, is yourself. It's your mind who's telling you, you cannot have this because of And let me ask you right now, why can't you have this job? What is the story that pops up in your head? Pause this video and write down what are the stories or what are the reasons that your mind is like, yeah, I cannot have him because he's so busy, he doesn't have time for me, he lives so far away, blah, 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 blah. What are the stories that your mind is, where your ego is like, this is the reason, this is the reason, this is the reason. Really, this is where you need to pick it up and be like, I got you, I'm not letting you go. This is the place where you should pick it up and be like, okay, let's look down there. Because it's like this iceberg, where you like, it comes up, when I ask this question, it comes up like, oh, this little string, and you're like, oh, what's this? Let's pull it out. And there comes a big story of your past where something bad happens, where something experienced that was painful, hurtful, whatever. So you need to, whenever I ask you this, or someone else asks you this, and something plops up in your head, be like, oh, don't be judgmental. Don't be like, you're so bad, you're so negative, go away. Be like, interesting. Where are you coming from? Why do I have this belief? So let me ask you again. Why don't you have your dream house? Why don't you have your dream job? Why don't you have your SP? What's stopping you? What is the reason why you don't have it yet? Why aren't you living the life of your dreams? What's stopping you? What's your story? So why can't you have it? What's your story? Tell me. And listen really carefully and really interested in what your mind is telling you right now. Listen to all the stories that pops up and be like, I cannot have this because blah, 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 blah. I cannot have this because blah, blah, blah. Get interested. Be like, oh, tell me more. When was the first time that I experienced something like this? Interesting. Okay. And if it would happen right now again, would I be able to deal with this? Have I learned from it? And whenever there's a story, there's literally a little child standing and be like, this is what happened to me. I'm so afraid that this still might happen and that I'm still not ready to deal with this and to behave different. So whenever the story pops up, don't be judgmental. This is why I tell you, don't be judgmental. Be loving, be acceptable, be like, thank you so much for sharing this. I'm so interested in you. Because then this little child sees, okay, you're interested, you're not judging me, I should be not afraid of you. And he tells you what he's afraid of. And by telling you what he's afraid of or she's afraid of, you can heal this inner child. You can go back and revise the story. And this is like the literally key to healing. It's literally going back, feel this feeling and be like, I learned from this situation, I revise it so it never happened. And these blockages, the stories, why you cannot have the USB and everything, they literally goes away because it never happened. You should not be afraid that he's going to leave or something because no one ever left you. You see how this works? So really take yourself some minutes, maybe half an hour, maybe an hour. I don't know how deep you're into meditation, everything, but take yourself some time and really journal a little bit on this question. Look really what shows up when someone asks you, why don't you have this thing? Maybe your ego is like, oh, this. Get interested. And take yourself some time to just really do this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to